So, silence please. So, today's class will be a short lecture. After I finish, you will start the work as I explained last time. So, I will go over a few points that you need to take into consideration in the drawings. And I will explain the drawings that I gave you a handout, 3 handouts for. And then you will start immediately the drawings, okay, in the class. Slowly, carefully, in good quality. At the end of the class, I will come around, as I said, check what you have been doing, and then we will take the activities. Okay? So, last time we discussed in detail about orthographic multi-view drawings. Okay? And all the rules that you need to take into consideration, the lines, types, all of these things we discussed last time. Whatever you will be drawing with these exercises is application of what we discussed from the beginning of the semester. All of the lectures applied. So please, everything that I talked about, I want to see it applied in these drawings. No mistakes, okay? The drawings are very simple. However, any mistake you make in the rules that you should do correctly, it will have implications, so be careful. Now I will very fast go over here the steps in creating an orthographic multi-view drawing. I already explained last class, but a quick reminder so you can start drawing. Of course, you need to have your paper, A3, landscape, the border finished, the letters, the numbers, everything as I explained in the first lecture, finished. After that, you have been given objects. Like, for example, this is a 3D shape, okay? Like you have in your papers. And there are measurements on this object. And, for example, I tell you, draw this in orthographic multi-view drawing. 3 views. As I explained last class, sometimes you use 6 views and sometimes 3. In these drawings, we will use 3 views. The front view, right side view, and top view. Because we don't need more. They are very simple objects. Okay? Now, the first thing you do, okay, we need to know where is the front view. Okay? You need to decide where is the front view. From here, from here. Sometimes when I tell you this is the front view and it's marked like this, you must use this side as the front view. Okay? On all the drawings actually in the same view, even if it's not marked this time. But sometimes it is left without, then you can choose. You can make this as the front, but remember, if I say I want a front view, right side view and top view, then even if this sign does not exist, there is only one option. Look, this is the front, this will be the right side, and this will be the top. Now, if I choose this as the front, there is nothing wrong with it. But the right side, where it will be, this will become the left side. The right side will be the side from the back. So you cannot do it this way. So we can see 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides. There is one logical way that this is the front, so that this can become the right side. If I tell you draw me the front and the left side, then it's a different story. You can choose this one to be the front and this will be the left side. Okay, so be careful. Also what is logical, okay? The top is always the top, from the top. Okay. So, in the past when we used to draw the basic orthographic multi-view drawings in the introduction to 3D design, I told you before that whatever the drawing is, whatever you're drawing, first you define it with a box. Maximum length, maximum height. If this is the front view, what is its maximum length, maximum height? And then you will start draw the details inside. Because you need it for the construction. So if I know the height and the length of this box, I can align it with the top view and I can leave the spaces equal. So I can organize my paper and then I will put inside the details. Front view, top view, and right side view. Now, you always start with the front view, okay? So after you draw the boxes, box here, and box here, you start drawing the details according to the measurements given. You always start with the front, as I already explained before. Then you can either draw the top and then the right side. Okay? Great. Now, when you draw the front view, it must, of course, perfectly align with all the other views. These lines, extension lines, okay, you draw to make sure everything aligns. Be careful, go back to the rules to know the line type, where you need to leave space, where you don't, so that the drawing is perfect. Okay? Then you draw the top view inside the box that you already have, and then from the corner, so this could be, for example, here the box, from the corner you take a 45-degree angle, okay, line, and then you take from here, when it meets this line, you put it down, this will be the right side view. From here, you take the line until it reaches the line at 45 degrees, you put it down, this is the end. Of course, you already have this box, but this is for the details. Like, for example, this here object, you can take a line from it until it reaches this line, and then take it down. So it's located here, for example. So you can easily take details and put them down. I want to see it constructed in this way. And of course, then you draw the details of the right side view. As you can see, this one from the top, we see it as an object line. It is an opening. But when you take it here, go down, this becomes just a line. And what is inside, we see it as hidden. You need to draw, whenever there is a hidden object, you also need to show it, its location. Okay? Then you add, if there is, I don't think there is any circles in this exercises, so this later. But if there is in the future, you also have to add the correct lines according to the correct rules, showing the centers. And this is basically it. Now, exercise 1. Pay attention. This is the first exercise to do. This object, you need to draw in orthographic multi-view drawing, the front, the right, and the top view. Okay? So, front view, right side view, top view. I don't need to mention because we can only see 3 surfaces here, so you need to choose what is logical. Now look, draw, this is the first exercise, but you have to draw it on 2 Fabriano sheets. Why? One time you will draw this object according to these measurements as a first angle projection. The second time you will draw the same object with a third angle projection. Okay? If you forget exactly how this works, go back to the examples of the last lecture. Now, when you draw the front view, the top view, the right side view, you need to put the measurements on the drawing, like we explained last class, with the, how to put the measurement lines, what are the rules, go back and remember if you forgot. So, other requirements. Here, you need to be careful because from one exercise to another they could change. This time we have scale 1 to 1. So you need to take this, its actual size, and draw it on the paper. So if this is here, this is what, 50 here? What? Units, millimeter. So 50 millimeter, that means 5 centimeter. Okay, from here to here. Scale 1 to 1, meaning 5 centimeter, I draw it 5 on the paper. Okay? As a front view. Okay? So, paper size A3, you already know that. So, 3 views. This exercise in 2 drawings. First angle rotation, third angle rotation. And according to all the other rules we explained. Exercise number 2. Again, similar. This object, scale 1 to 1, meaning whatever numbers you see here, the same you apply on the paper. These are millimeters, because sometimes I can put something in centimeters. You need to be careful, okay? So these are millimeters. 300 millimeters means 3 centimeters, okay? It's obvious. As it is, scale 1 to 1 on the paper in third angle projection. Only one paper, okay? Be careful what I ask for, because if I ask first or third angle rotation, okay? So this one only in third angle rotation. Exercise 3, again, like the previous one. Draw the orthographic view. So, in this case, in this situation, I put you here, the front view. This one will be the front view. So what will happen with the right side view? Because I need a front, top, and right. The right side view will be this one. Be careful from the other side. But it is very simple to draw. There is nothing hidden, nothing. You know what you see here? The outline. It's very clear. Okay. So the same thing like the previous in third angle rotation or projection. Okay. Third angle, one drawing. Scale 1 to 1. Again, all the numbers are in millimeters. Front, right, and top view. Okay. Now these are how many? 4 papers for this exercise. 4 papers need to be complete. Okay, by next time. So, start the work, and you can, of course, if you forget what rules did we discuss last time, open the PDF file from last class and check every step. Okay, start the drawings.